I contacted Ben maybe about 5-6 months ago because I was really in need of a executive assistant, and I was very against a virtual executive assistant, and he helped me understand the different talent that was out there. He showed me the different candidates, and he just completely shifted my mind 100%, a full 360 on what kind of talent is actually out there, especially in a business that's very complicated, very high intensity, and has a lot of things going on like mine. Third, he brought extremely qualified people to the table, and we ended up making that hire. And she was amazing. She was extremely talented, on time all the time, in our price range, actually well below our price range, if I'm just being completely honest, for what we had budgeted here in the States to do something like this. And he's just been a vast resource of being able to bring us structure to these online roles and the talent, and making sure that we get the most out of that individual and make sure that we set them up to obviously work extremely well in our organization. The expectations are there. And yeah, this is going to be a resource that we use for a very long time. So I can't thank you enough for changing my perspective and helping us as an organization move forward in a culture of documentation and process. And yeah, he's a wealth of knowledge in this space. And if you're on the fence or you're thinking about working with Ben, coming from a CEO in a very fast-paced startup with a lot of new people coming in, stuff along those lines, you're going to get a lot from Ben. If you're watching this because you're thinking about working with him or you're just trying to get more information, A, I'd recommend you get on a call because you're going to get some value. B, you should 100% move forward because it's worth every penny. And even if your first candidate doesn't work out quite the same way that you expect, I can guarantee you that you'll find that right person through Ben. And he's got his heart into this. It will work out, and it's worked out for us, and it's helped us with many things that we did not expect. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate you. Again, if you're thinking about moving forward, just do it. Jump in.
Hey, this is Ephraim Epstein with Fit Solutions. I'm the CEO, and I wanted to give a huge testimonial to Ben and his team. We were looking to expand into Eastern Europe and wanting to hire our first overseas Eastern Europe employee. We were kind of at a loss on how to do it, what to do next. So we worked with Ben. He really made the whole process really easy, and we found an amazing employee in Poland that I'm really stoked is part of our team now, and no doubt as we scale, we're going to just be doing more and more. I wanted to give this testimonial because if you're thinking about working with Ben and his team, just go. You won't be disappointed.
Hey, this is Brandon. I'm making a quick testimonial for Ben and his company Zabota for the work they've done for us. So the reason I reached out to him was because we're scaling over multi-seven figures a year, and we needed an operations manager to help manage all the a lot of project management stuff, and basically save our team a lot of time, so that, including me, so we could focus on the high leverage tasks that we need to do for the business to grow. And as you scale, obviously the operations side has to be dialed in to scale further. So they laid it out very clearly who passed their filter for me to interview in a very concise manner. So I read it, interviewed them, and a lot of them were very good good potential hires. They're not just like some regular VAs or stuff like that. Not saying they're bad, but for the roles that I'm looking for, I need someone that can be self-sufficient. They're already skilled, and they're just not. It's just not for repetitive tasks, right? They need critical thinking and stuff like that. He's very good. Like, he's self-sufficient, critically thinks. He does things where I don't have to tell him to do it, but he'll just do it, and he'll improve the systems and operations without us having to tell him to do so. And he just executes the task we give him really well. So number one is working with him. That process is very smooth. Number two, the people he finds are very good, right? So if you're considering hiring more talent, overseas talent, I highly recommend working with Ben.
I couldn't be where I am today without having Ben services. In addition to the exponential growth, the ability to increase from about 100,000 to over 300,000 in revenues was pretty extraordinary. I couldn't have done that on my own without some of these systems in place. My business started as a referral-based business. Hey, Amanda does this. And now we have systems in place where clients can see what we're doing, reach out, it gets assigned to the staff, and the process just flows pretty quickly there. So the money is certainly great, but also the time. So I was working probably 80 hours a week before. Now I'm probably down to 50, sometimes less. I've actually been able to take vacations and not have to work because I have people that can do that, and that is unique for new business owners, and so I'm super grateful for that ability. I can pass a project off, take a half day, and know that there's still people out there working the business and doing the things that need to get done.